Kanye West has decided to become significantly adversarial and even call for, let's say, the death of an entire demographic of people. I'm gonna give you some background to this, but let me first start with the Instagram statement, okay? Following the Instagram statement, his account was restricted for his anti-Semitic content. Kanye returned to Twitter early on Sunday and made more anti-Semitic comments. Let's go ahead and put it up. Okay. Writing that he'll be going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. Now, the terminology is DEFCON. He's DEFCON. He said DEFCON, death. That's what he said. Likely referring to DEFCON 3 with a screenshot to a Forbes article concerning the Instagram restriction. He says, I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. The funny thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew. Also, you guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who ever opposes your agenda. So let's dissect the proposed logic of Kanye. Kanye, if you believe that Jewish people are black people, that means you have just called for DEFCON on black people. And you are obviously okay with it. Now, I understand this bootlicking routine that you're doing is likely simply to sell records, shoes, and clothes because the Trump crowd has made you richer beyond your wildest imagination. But brother, when you start stepping into this arena of going around with a White Lives Matter shirt, but you criticize the movement to protect black lives, is more than disrespectful, it's sick. There's more. Musk welcomes Kanye West back to Twitter after he's blocked by Instagram over apparent anti-Semitic comments. Twitter did remove the tweet. This tweet violated the Twitter rules according to the notice. Notice now reads in a place for the original post. He then followed up with this. Ye says, who you think created cancel culture? Let me do this. You know, Kanye sounds just like these folks.
Jews will not replace us! Jews will not replace us! Jews will not replace us!
The irony of it all, you see, those are the people that love Kanye. Those are the people that purchase his attire, that wear shoes, that listen to his gospel album, where Kanye literally had the top 9 out of 10, number 1 through 9 gospel songs in the United States of America because of people like that. He has adopted the narrative of his historical oppressor, and his historical oppressor is paying him dividends. I got more. His tweet comes when Instagram confirmed Saturday it had restricted his account after he posted a message. That some groups are calling anti-Jewish. According to Meta spokesperson, Instagram deleted content from Ye's Instagram page and restricted the account after the company said he violated its rules and guidelines. Meta did not specify what content was specifically removed and what content violated its rules. The decision came after he made this now deleted post on Friday. In the post, Ye shared a screenshot of a text exchange he said he had with Sean Diddy Combs. The message from Ye appeared to show Ye claiming Combs was controlled by Jewish people, a reference to the long-standing anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. And I got something for everyone who may say, or anyone who may say, well, I don't care about that. That doesn't concern me. Let me pose it to you this way. What if Kanye West would have said DEFCON 3 to all black people? Or DEFCON 3 to all black women? You see, this is problematic at its core. You cannot ignore a man who has millions of actual followers, and many of them are, let's say, extremists. This is serious, and we will deal with it as so. He later addressed Instagram's decision on Twitter, sharing a photo of him and Mark Zuckerberg. Look at this, Mark. How you gonna kick me off Instagram? You used to be my N-word. Ye was also accused of anti-Semitic comments following this Thursday appearance on Tucker Carlson Tonight when talking about Jared Kushner. Here it is.
And really sitting with Jared and sitting with Josh and finding out other pieces of information, I was like, wow, these guys might have really been holding Trump back and being very much a handler right then. They love to just look at me or look at Trump like we're so crazy and that they're the businessmen. So when I think about all of these things that Jared, somehow doesn't get enough credit for with his work. And what is it? His work in Israel or his work in Palestine? What is this? You know where he made these peace treaties? Where was that? Do you know the facts on this right here? So I'm like,
well, I think that was between Israel and some of the Arab nations.
I just think it was to make money.
Okay, let me just highlight the reality that the person he's praising, Donald Trump, every decision he has made was to make money. He even said that was a positive thing. He said that was one of the things dope about Donald Trump. But as soon as someone he doesn't like, who's Jewish, makes money, and I'm no Kushner fan at all, but you see the difference in his conclusion as it relates to a Jewish person and as it relates to Donald Trump, showing his obvious bias here. Oh, I got more. Then the interview followed after this viral photo of Kanye, Candace Owens, put it up. Let me dissect this whole debacle here. Once again, the people that purchase his merchandise, his songs, those are the people that have always said white lives matter more than black people. You see those two individuals, Kanye West, Candace Owens, they have criticized the movement for Black lives. They have said all lives matter. White people who have criticized Black Lives Matter as a slogan, as a movement, they said, no. All lives matter, not just Black lives. But when Kanye and Candace said white lives matter, did the all lives matter people speak up? Did the all lives matter people say, no, all lives actually matter? Of course not. Why? Because all lives matter was always white lives matter. It's the same group of people, the same sentiment. Let me shift gears to more extreme racism. What if I told you a US senator decided to go to a Trump rally and say this against black people? Here it is.
Some people say, well, they're soft on crime. No, they're not soft on crime. They're pro-crime. They want crime. They want crime because they want to take over what you got. They want to control what you have. They want reparation because they think the people that do the crime are owed that.
Wait a minute. Put up the picture of this US senator. They want reparations. They are the ones committing the crime. Who do you think they are in his narrative? Black people. Once again, racism, bigotry, systemic bias. He's not being booed. He's not being challenged. He's being applauded, just like people are applauding Kanye West. Make America Great Again was to make America racist to a degree that we have never seen in the modern context. And that's what's happening. Now, was America ever not racist? Hell no, the DNA of America is racist. That's how it was founded, upon that principle. During the senator speech, Senator Tuberville, he made these racist remarks. Tuberville joined Trump and other Republicans speaking at a rally near Lake Tahoe in Nevada, supporting another Republican candidate for the US Senate, and Joe Lombardo, a candidate in the state's governor's race. You know they all think alike, right? Okay, all right, Mr. Mayor, thoughts here?
Listen, I mean, this is a lot to unpack, but it's not un-American, right? It's as American as apple pie and baseball. We're talking about white supremacy and racism, and sometimes black folks roll in that place, right? White supremacy does not just affect white people and get some of us confused. Some black people are as well. This is why Harriet Tubman carried a gun for those who wanted to go back or love the plantation so much that they would be willing to sell out those trying to get free. Let's talk about Kanye. Kanye has a long, troubled history with black people's place in America and America's white nationalism. It relates to him talking to TMZ once when he was saying that slavery for 400 years sounds like a choice. So there's no stretch that he's being chanted and loved by the likes of Musk, Trump, and Candace Owens. Here's the irony. I would tell you this. Kanye West is the same person that in 2015 said Bush don't care about white people.
Black people.
Oh, black people. Excuse me. Thank you for that correction. When it's put in that context, we are obligated to understand that Kanye West is no more sane or insane than Donald Trump or any other grifter. He understands where the money is, just like Candace Owens, and he understands that in the Democratic Party, his shenanigans were not gonna be taken lightly, and he would have been called out. This is his problem with cancel culture. This is the problem with everybody who has a problem with cancel culture. It's a responsibility thing. Kanye West believes that as a billionaire, he's not supposed to be held responsible by anyone. I can buy the house next to my ex-wife and try to threaten her current boyfriend, right? This is what he did with his ex-wife, bought the house next to them to harass her current relationship. Kanye West, the irony of Kanye West talking about Jared Kushner and his money or making money, Kanye West a couple weeks ago broke up with Gap, saying that he was not gonna talk to anybody who had less money than him.
Yep.
He said that why would he listen to people who had less money than him? So in one hand, like you said, brother, he's praising those who make money, i.e. Donald Trump and himself, as he bragged about so much in his music. And then on the other hand, when we're talking about a Jewish person, Jared Kushner, he has a problem with this person's ability or even thought of making money. Not that we are saying that the peace accords were about money. Also, I should say the same thing you said. I have no love for Jared Kushner, but it has nothing to do with his ability to make or not make money. It has everything to do with his policies and how they harm people. To go a step further about Kanye West, it falls into the long line of folk who are deniers of racism on the Republican side. Candace Owens was wonderful, the wonderful person to put next to him. He chose Tucker Carlson for one reason and one reason only. He know who Tucker Carlson is to the liberal movement and how people were gonna react to this. He knew this was gonna be the biggest story coming into this week, and he did it just for that reason. Kanye West is a grifter with darker skin than Donald Trump, but no difference at all.
Well said.